Shalom. Oops, I didn't mean to have that up as we start. Good evening and welcome. Willkommen. We are doing the homework of the penultimate lesson for Show's Grammar for Biblical Hebrew. For those who are
Hallelujah.
joining us and don't know.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hello, Michael, and hello, Emmett. What's doxis? What's doxis? It sounds like doxy. Uh, Truth of glory, glorious truth in Hebrew and Greek. Interesting.
Yeah. I
Uh,
know I know
Wonderful.
Emmett from he's in a Discord server.
Yeah, he
Uh
joined ours. Hello. He
oh,
joined
did
it
he?
today.
Oh,
Yeah,
really? Okay. I know him from a different one, but cool.
because I asked him the other one if people would like to come over to read
Oh, I've not been,
Jonah.
I see. I've not been paying attention.
And there's my mama. She's on there too. So I did get. We were a group of 5 people that read through Jonah,
Hmm.
like Jonah 1 and 2, just now. And then I met with Adel alone because we were supposed to have a class with a couple other people who didn't make it. And we ended up reading it again. And now we're going to read it again. So I'm just like, ooh, I'm about to be Jonah out.
Yeah.
We got to jump into it because we got this, parsing nonsense. If
Oh, look at that! When I type in, I get the little monitor wrench beside of me. Moderator
oh,
wrench.
yeah, look at that! Oh my goodness, you got a moderator wrench. Next Monday, we're going to continue our reading of David. We're in 2 Samuel chapter 5. 6 o'clock p.m. I cannot meet because the reading of David is going to have to be led. I didn't ask you, Colton, but do you mind leading that? Or you can throw up any text you want.
I
Um,
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can pull up on Accordance or whatever. Can you just send me where I'm supposed to start?
yes.
My biggest
Um,
issue is I need to make sure that I can get into the StreamYard.
do you know how to use StreamYard?
Not really.
Okay. Well, we have a separate free account that is attached to the Hebrew Cafe, so you can use that. I'll set it up.
Okay, yeah,
And
just we can figure it out. That'll work.
okie doke. And because I'm going to be in Jerusalem, I'm going
Okay,
to Jerusalem Sunday, and I'll be there until Tuesday. A vacation this time. Yes, I'm
yay!
going to swim. I'm not going to swim. My arm hurts, but I'm going to get in the water of the pool. I'm going to eat room service and have fun. And
Good.
except for alcohol, I can't drink alcohol because of the pills I'm taking for my nerves.
I see.
Anyway, on Thursday, we're going to do the final lesson in this book, lesson 30. Why do I say lessons 30? It's because there was one week where we did 2 lessons in the same week. And so when I wrote lessons, I just never fixed it. And now it's repeating all over the place. And then the following week, we're going to continue reading David. And then we'll have a small meeting just to discuss what we want to do instead of grammar. I'll put up polls and stuff in the live chat, and I hope to have feedback from you guys. Exercise 29, we're looking at section A saying, write the following forms. It's the opposite of parsing. So we've got the pual, perfect, third common plural of garash. Third common plural means hem and hen. The perfect is the past tense. Okay, so pual, the past, the PL would be gershu. So we want the pual, the passive, it's going to be gorshu. Gorshu. Because of the resh, it doesn't say gur, it says gor because it rejects the dagesh. Okay, number 2. This is the worst thing in the world to do, isn't it? Colton, you left me, and Donovan's here.
Yes, it is the worst thing to do to me.
Backwards
Oh,
parsing
bad.
thing. Do you know how to do this, Donovan?
I didn't prepare for anything, so whatever you think.
Okay. So let's just go through it really quick. The imperfect would be third masculine plural hem, yigarshu. So we're going to do in the passive yigorshu. It looks just like gorshu, but yigorshu. Pual perfect third common plural is Colton back? No. Of kasa. The PL would be lechasot. And the perfect kisu, so the passive kusu.
Is this like to cover?
Yes,
Cover?
it
Okay.
means well covered.
Uh-huh. Kusu.
Pual, imperfect third masculine. Okay, the same thing. So yechasu becomes yechusu. Passive.
Yahusu.
It's easier to think of it in terms of active and then convert it to passive. So the active is yechasu in the PL, and to make it passive, instead of a, you make it u. Yechusu. Okay, hofal.
No, in
Also
sorry,
modern, yeah.
but do they usually add a vav in modern? That's what I tend to
Yes.
see as a vav. Okay.
Yes, because in modern Hebrew you're going to be writing without vowels. You want to represent the u and o sound and e.
Mhm.
Hofal, perfect third masculine singular of gala. Okay, the hofal means that we are dealing with the hifil. So higla in the past, higla. So the passive is hugla or hogla, because the hu and the ho are the same. Hugla or hogla. Hofal perfect, Colton, tell me when you're back. Hofal perfect, third masculine singular of naka. Okay, so the hofal is a hifil. This is hika, perfect, yes, hika. So huka, huka. He was struck, he was smitten, he was smote. He was, I don't know how to say it. Hofal imperfect, second masculine, plural of naka. Okay, so the imperfect of the hifil, second masculine plural is atem. Atem, taku. Taku becomes tuku. Tuku. Taku, tuku. This verb is exactly in this form in Isaiah chapter 1. Why should you continue? Why should you be struck anymore? Lama tuku od. Verse 8. Hofal, perfect third common plural of leakot. So the perfect hem, hem hiku, hem huku. Huku. Hofal, perfect third masculine singular of shuv. Okay, so the hifil, heshiv, heshiv, hushav, hushav. He was returned. He was brought back. Hofal, imperfect third masculine singular of mot, the mut. So hifil, himit. Okay, imperfect yamit, yumat. Okay, mot yumat, he will surely be put to death. Yumat. Wow, okay, it makes so much more sense to use the active and then convert to the passive. So we're going to think of the hifil participle, masculine plural of shuv, meshiv, it's plural meshivim. Okay, so heshiv mushav, mushavim, mushavim, being brought back, mushavim.
Colton was
The
brought
PL
back.
perfect. What's that?
Colton was brought back.
Oh, you're back. You're making me do this all by myself.
I'm sorry, I had to go and do stuff. You gotta give me a second.
Hey, y'all notice over in the chat that Colton has a moderator wrench by his name. Yes, indeed. He was made a moderator of the Hebrew Cafe.
I fixed stuff
YouTube.
on the YouTube.
Yes. He fixes stuff on the YouTube. So PL perfect second masculine plural of yalad. This is not real. There is no PL. This is not pual. This is called passive. But it looks like that. So if we had a PL, it would be yiladetem, would become yuladtem. Yuladtem. This is not real. It's not pual. It's kal passive. It looks like pual. We didn't talk about kal passive. Kal passive is when you have a stem that doesn't appear in the PL and suddenly has a passive in the PL. Also in the hifil, but the future will look like hufal. It's really kal. It's not hufal. So, for example, yulad is called passive from yalad. Yalad is to give birth, and yulad is to be born. Normally, we use the nifal nolad. Nolad was born. And another example, lakach, he took. Lukach, he was taken. Lukach, it looks like PL, but there's no PL of lakach. So it's kal. And the future would be yukach. Yukach, he will be taken. Kal passive is rare, but it appears in some important verses. Maybe we'll bring it up at a different time. But it's not that important. Colton, you want to try 13? This is Ra'ah. Normally, Ra'ah doesn't have a PL either. So, but this is, it's a weird one. I've never seen this actually in the Bible. You want to try it?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. We can try. Try it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeruot.
Okay, so if it were PL,
Yeru.
perfect, it would be Re'u. No, Re'ah.
Yeru. Oh,
Re'ah.
sorry. Yeah, my bad. I have.
So we would
I wasn't
expect
looking at
Ro'ah.
all the information. Sorry, my bad. Give me a second. I was caught off guard.
We would expect
Yeah.
Ro'ah because it doesn't double the aleph, but actually I read in the book that Ru'ah is the one that appears in the Bible, but I have no idea where. I've never seen this word before.
Okay, so Rua or Roa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I apologize. I wasn't like fully engaged.
So here we have a masculine singular participle. The hifil would be mar'e. So this is more or mure, because the u and o are the same. All right, what about 15? This one's easier. This is a form that appears regularly.
Oh yeah, you got.
Yes, you got it. Okay, hofal, perfect third common plural of chava. So let's say like this, hifil for him in the past. This is echbi'u. So the passive would be uchbe'u. Or hochbe'u. Okay, next one. You going for it?
I can, yeah. So Pual, perfect. Okay. Huvana.
We'll be done with this nonsense pretty soon.
Oh yeah, it's horrible. Huvana. Huvanu. Sorry.
It would the bet would have to be doubled, right? Because it's pual.
Oh, Hubanu. Yeah.
Hub'u.
I don't know where I was getting a noon from.
So the singular would be huba. Hub'u. Pual perfect first common singular, so it's ani. Ani perfect. Shalachti, shilachti, shulachti. Shalachti is I sent. Shilachti, I sent away. Shulachti, I was sent away. And that should have an accent. I didn't put the accent. Okay, 19.
Meshulach.
Meshulach, again. Hofal, perfect third permanent singular. This is hen from shalach. So hishlicha, hishlachna. Okay, so the perfect hoshlachna. Hushlechu. Oh, that's feminine singular. I was thinking feminine plural. Oops. Hushlechu. I'm going to add the accent before we move on so that I have it saved correctly. Accent on shlachti. It's been added. Okay.
Oh, Stop. Okay.
All right. This one says, translate each sentence below and identify the condition as real or hypothetical. This is taken from the workbook. I'll show the handbook, excuse me. The handbook is supposed to be, I'll show it on screen real quick. supposed to be a like a teacher's guide, handbook to a grammar for biblical Hebrew. Right? It's the same book. The problem is that it skips. It skips from page 56 to page 73. So I am missing lessons. Yeah. I'm missing lessons basically 13 through 16. They're missing. They're not in the book. I paid for the book and they sent me a book that doesn't have all the parts. Yeah, that's annoying. But within the book, in each chapter, there is an additional set of exercises. So in lesson 29, it's these ones, conditionals. So I just typed these up and put them on the screen. So we'll read through them real quick and then we'll get into Jonah. So this says, Im tiyu kamonu, okay, if you will be like us. V'natanu et bnotenu lachem, then we will give our daughters to you. This is as first conditional real as you can get. If you do this, we will do that. That's a real conditional, not hypothetical. Also, a signal of real conditional in Hebrew is the use of im. Okay, number 2. Who wants to take that one?
I will do it. Lu hachayitem otam lo haragti etchem. So if you all, sorry, why don't I know this? Chayit.
I think the hifil of lichiot, lachayot, is the same as like the PL, no? To
Okay.
like leave them alive or to keep them alive.
Lest you leave them alive.
Not lest, but lu is if.
If right, I would not have killed you.
Yeah. If you had left them alive, I would not have killed you.
Yeah. Gosh, this is hard without context. Yeah.
Hypothetical or real?
It's hypothetical.
A big signal of hypothetical condition is the use of lu and past tenses. Past tenses are often in most languages used for hypotheticals. Okay, number 3. Im. Jonathan, you want to read that one?
Sure. Im hayuno.
Let's make it bigger, maybe.
Okay.
Im.
Im yach. I still can't read that very well. I mean, I can read it, but
well, the accent should be on the U. I didn't put the accent. Im yechayunu.
Okay. Im chayayunu.
Yechayunu.
Yechayunu. Niye
ve.
Nichye. Ve im yimitunu. Vamatnu. Period.
I missed all the accents on that one. So, im yechayunu nichye ve'im yamitunu vamatnu.
My goodness, give me all the hard ones. Something about, we know it's probably real because of the im, right? It's like it's a real thing.
It is real, yeah. And also because of the future. Like the future tense kind of makes it like if this happens in the future. So it's a kind of a real thing. So if they keep us alive, we will live. And if they put us to death, then we will die.
All right, sounds simple to me.
I thought that because I was just like not paying attention, looked at the kibbutz in there, and was like, "Why is this passive?" And I was like, "If we're left alive, we will live." Like that's that's how I was. I was like, "What? Of course you would." But no, okay, makes sense.
I'm gonna add the accents because I feel stupid when I don't get everything in there. Okay, there you go.
I feel stupid when I can't read,
Me too.
but I'll get there.
Well, here's the next one. Lu yesh cherev biyadi ki ata haragtich. This is Balaam talking to the donkey. Not very nice. If I had a sword in my hand, I would kill you now. And this is irreal. It's hypothetical. He doesn't have a sword in his hand, but if he had one, he would. Okay, now we are at the Hebrew reading, which is the largest part of our job today. This is the book of Jonah. The book of Jonah. What do I mean by that?
This is God's codex.
Okay, so this is the beginning of the book of Jonah. This is one page. This is the second page. This is the end of the book of Jonah, except for 13 words. The next 13 words are on the next page.
It's short. There's more of the story.
Jonah is very short.
XXIX.
Yeah. It's not a long text. We are going to read chapter 1, okay, which is up to, let's see, where does chapter 2 start? Starts with the Vayira'u. Okay, so we're going to read, this is chapter 1, okay, and this is chapter 2. Yeah. So we're going to try to read through both chapters real quick.
Oh, Lord.
What text are we looking at? What is this?
This is is this Aleppo? I said that earlier.
I wish it were.
This is Leningrad code.
It's Leningrad because
Is this
Aleppo
one
doesn't
burned
have
out of
the
the
book of
Aleppo?
Jonah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so gotcha. Didn't realize
We don't
that.
have the book of Jonah in the Aleppo Codex, so we have to read it from Leningrad, and the Leningrad Codex is the basis for our text. This is Jonah chapter 1 and 2, like I said. So we're going to start with chapter 1. And it starts, Vayihi dvar Adonai el Yonah ben Amitai leimor. Okay, the word of Adonai, word of the Lord, was unto Jonah. Normally, in this specific expression, the word was is taken as came. The word of the Lord came to Jonah, son of Amittai, saying. What is interesting about that? Do you know what's interesting about that?
I'm going to guess you're asking about why the yod's not doubled for Vayiktol.
No.
Okay.
I'm asking, why does a book begin with Vav consecutive?
Because that just be like that sometimes. I don't know. It's just like is it the past?
I've been listening to some argument recently about the book of Mark and its short ending, and it ending with the word gar, like for gar. And some people argue you can't end a book with the word gar, so it has to be longer. Well, first of all, you can definitely end chapters with gar, for sure. There's no reason why you couldn't end a book with it. Now, the question is, okay, Genesis is Bereshit. Bereshit bara Elohim. Exodus is Ele Shmot, right? No? Shmot. Ele Shmot b'nei Yisrael. These are the names of the children of Israel, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Leviticus is called Vayikra. Vayikra. And he called. People argue that because it begins with a Vav consecutive, the text is not supposed to be understood as beginning there, that it's the continuation of another book.
No, that's dumb. I don't like that.
Right. I don't like it either. If you can begin a pericope, a chapter in a book that has a new story, and you can begin it with Vav consecutive, then you can certainly begin a book with the Vav consecutive. It's the same principle.
Yeah.
So Vayihi is opening a book. It's opening a book, and we shouldn't imagine this being connected to something else, right?
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm sure there's pushback, and a lot of people would push back. But I would say that, in fact, the Vayiktol is the only Hebrew tense, the only Hebrew verb form that is marked for tense. By virtue of the verb. The rest of them can be used, but the tense comes from something else in the context. They can be used to have tense in mind, but the tense comes from other things in the context. So it makes more sense to me actually to have a Vayiktal start a brand new story and put us in a situated time.
It would certainly be true if it had like a temporal clause, but there's none. Anyway, the word of the Lord came to him.
I think Vayhi puts us in a temporal period. Like the word was, like I think that puts us. Well, even though the was to Jonah, right? I still think it's putting us in a time period. I think it makes more sense to start with a Vayiktal than even with a perfective, even though those are past tense most of the time. A perfect form.
Well, do you remember that Isaiah doesn't start like this? Isaiah just says the vision of Isaiah that he had concerning Judah and Jerusalem during the days of blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
but it just says Chazon Yeshayahu. That's how the chapter begins. It
Right.
would have been interesting if it had started like that. Chazon Yonah ben Amitai, Asher Chaza al blah, 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 blah. That would have been more relevant, I think. But anyway, the word of the Lord, it's written as if it were a chapter in another book, like, and the word of the Lord came to Jonah, just as it's, and the word of the Lord came to Elijah, and the word of the Lord came to Hosea. You know?
It's almost like it's not really situated in a particular time, but it's meant to say it's sometime in the past. But it's not.
Well, it had to be when Nineveh was the Assyrian Empire.
Right. But I'm saying like the story is. There's a difference in saying in the 1850s there was a guy versus saying once upon a time there was a guy. That's my point. Like, you know, and there's, I mean, it's almost like one of those things is the time in which it happened is less relevant. Again, it's situated in a time, but I'm just saying that, like.
Yeah. Well, we have 2 chapters to read, so let's go.
And Teguva.
Kum lake el Ninve Hair Hagedola Ukra Aleha Ki Alata Ratam Lefanai. So hurry up and go to Nineveh, the great city, and pronounce over it, for their evil has come before me. It's come up before me.
Yeah. Get up, arise, go quickly. Yeah. Okay. Ka'alea, call out against her. How did you say it? Pronounce upon her?
Yeah, pronounce against it. That's what I did. Sorry, it's just, yeah.
So Nineveh is a city. It's the great city. So whenever it says ha, it's talking about it, the city. Alta is feminine because it agrees with ra'a. But what is the masculine plural agreeing with? Ra'atam, their evil.
The inhabitants of the city that are implied.
Yes. Constructio ad sensum. Good. The city is feminine, but the people are actually, masculine plural.
That was a big fancy word. I don't know what that meant, but whatever.
It's not important.
It's when you go from like people, which is masculine singular, but you're actually talking about more than one person. So you go from the grammatical agreement of singular into the natural agreement of plural.
Oh, all right. What do you say there?
Okay, number 3.
Is it my turn or somebody else's turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. You can correct me. Vayakum, is this Vayakum? Even though that's
Yakum, but it's in the narrative past by Yakum.
Oh, I almost had it. Vayakum. Jonah. Livroach. Tarshisha? Which is Tarshish. Milifne. Oh, I like that. Adonai. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of Nikud stuff there. Yared. There we go. Yared.
Vayered.
Yafo. Vayered. Yafo. They still have Jaffo in modern Israel, so cool.
It
Okay.
is. That is Yafo. Same place.
Vayimsa Ania.
Onia.
Ba'a.
Vayimsa
Onia.
Onia.
Onia. I never would have gotten that. Ba'a Tarshish. Oh my goodness. Well, anyway. Vayaten Sahara.
Schara.
Vayared Ba. Lavo.
Vayered.
Oh, sorry.
Vayered ba.
I said Vayara. Okay. Vayered Ba. Lavo. Imahem. Tarshisha. Okay, so the is like a directional, like going to,
Yeah.
toward. Okay.
It's a remnant of an accusative case. So
Okay.
in ancient
Like
Hebrew, you
Vaita.
could have this on the end of most words. So we're going to see it at the end of chapter 2 on the word Yeshua. Yeshua is deliverance. We're going to see Yeshuata. Tarshisha, because it's got the accusative. Accusative is generally in like case languages, the case for the direction towards something.
But it's like the modern Baita. Aniole.
Baita, Habaita, Mizbacha to the altar, Yerushalayma to Jerusalem, Mitzrayma to Egypt, Hashamayma to heaven.
Magnif. Milifne Adonai.
Yeah.
All right. Now I have no idea what I read. Something about he's going to Tarshish.
Jonah got up
Tarshish.
to run away to Tarshish, wherever that is, maybe Tarsus, from before the Lord. And he went down to Jaffa and he found a boat, Onia. He found a boat coming to Tarshish, and he paid its wage, its fare, sachar. Sachar is normally the money you get in exchange for something. It can be also reward. So schari would be my wage, and schara is her wage. The her is because it's oniya, boat. Schara is its fare. He paid its fare. He gave its fare. And he went down in it to come with them to Tarshish from before the Lord. He was running away.
Evanti.
All right, number 4. Vadonai hitil. Okay, hitil is like zarak. Hishlich, he threw. Vadonai hitil ruach gdola el hayam, to the sea. ויהי סער גדול בים, והאונייה חישבה להישבר. האונייה חישבה להישבר. The ship was about to break apart. So it says, the Lord cast a great wind to the sea. Kind of as like more anthropomorphic, kind of like, the gods in mythology. That they cast a wind onto the sea and it causes a storm. And there was a great storm in the sea, and the ship was about to break apart. Chishva is like biksha in the Bible, where it's biksha la'asot, it means it's about to do something. I think that appears once in the Bible. Chishva li shaver, it was about to break apart. In modern Hebrew, we would say amda. האונייה עמדה להישבר. Okay, verse 5. עומד. אני עומד לעשות משהו, I'm about to do something. I'm standing to do it. I'm hugging this thing because my arm is like frozen, the nerve, so I'm warming up my arm. If you see me hugging this rubber thing.
I'll let the cat hug you.
I can't. She received a flea treatment today, so I can't touch her. Till tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah. Vayira'u hamalachim, sorry. Vayizachu ish el Elohav, vayatilu et hakelim asher ba'anya el hayam.
Ba'onia
Ba'onia el hayam, lehakel ma'alehem. ויונה ירד אל ירכתי הספינה וישכב וירדם. Excuse me.
Yeah.
And did we say Malachim were fishermen, the sailors?
Sailors.
Yeah. The sailors were afraid and they cried out, each man to his god, and they threw the vessels which were in the boat to the sea, and they to lighten from upon them, to lighten it.
To lighten the load, right?
Yeah, and Jonah went down to the Yarkete Hasfina.
Spina.
The inner part of the boat.
The furthermost part. Yeah.
The furthermost part of the boat, and he laid down, and he was knocked out. He was comatose.
So the yarkete is used here in a boat. It's also used in terms of like a cave, like when you go into the deepest part of the cave, the furthest part. Yeah.
Yeah, got you.
Was it? I think it was in the David story where he cut the part off of Saul's when Saul went to the bathroom. He cut part of his clothes.
Yeah.
Anyway, ויקרב אליו רב החובל ויאמר לו מה לך נרדם? קום קרא אל אלוהיך אולי יתעשת האלוהים לנו ולא נאבד. So he drew near to him, the captain, Rav Chovel. Chovel, it looks singular, but it's a collective noun, also meaning like sailors or something like that. So Rav Chovel is like the master of the sailors. It's the captain. And he said to him, what do you have fallen asleep? In other words, what's going on with you? Why are you falling asleep? Get up, call out to your God. Perhaps the God will pay attention to us or take notice of us, and we will not perish. Yeah.
My goodness, there's a lot of modern overlap in this book.
Yeah, it is. It's not just this one, it's most of the Bible. Verse 7. Who reads after me? Donovan?
Sure. Betach. Vayao.
Vayomru.
Vayomru ish el rehu. Rehu lehu. Ve nafila. Pila, thank you. Goralot.
Napila goralot.
Ve neda. Ve shelmi. Beshelemi. Hara'a. Hazot. Lanu. Vayapilu. Goralot. Vayir Pol. A lot of falling going on. Vayipol. Goral. Al Yona. Something about falling to fate.
Goral does mean fate in modern Hebrew, but in the Bible it refers to a lot. Something that you throw on the ground and it's supposed to reveal the divine will or reveal some kind of hidden fate, truth.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it says, they said, each man to his fellow, Lechu v'napila goralot. Come, let us cast lots. Let us throw down lots. V'neida'a b'shelemi hara'a zot lanu. So that we can find out on account of whom this evil is to us. Bishelmi is like in modern Hebrew, biglal mi. Biglal mi,
Mhm.
on account of who? Vayapilu goralot, they cast lots. Vayipola goral al Yonah, and the lot fell on Jonah. Bishelmi is
Wait,
kind of difficult. Notice that Bishelmi is be with asher and le and then who. So we're going to see it spelled out in the very next verse. Be asher le mi. Bishelmi is the same as ba asher le mi. And it's just an expression that means on account of whom. And we're going to see also later on in the chapter where he says, Bisheli, on account of me, on my account, because of me. Okay, number 8. Colton.
ויאמרו אליו הגידנה לנו באשר למי הרעה הזאת לנו מה מלאכתך ומאין תבוא מה ארצך ומזה עם אתה. And they said to him, tell us,
I think this is addressing him.
yeah,
You on whose account this evil has come to us, because they already know because they threw the lot.
For who is this evil to us?
I don't think it's a question, right? Tell us, you on whose account this evil has befallen us.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. What is the message, and from where do you go?
Melachtecha, your trade, your work, what you do for a living.
Oh, okay, gotcha. What do you do? Where are you from? What is your...
Where are you coming from?
Oh, where are you? Yeah, right. From where are you coming?
Ma outsecha.
Yeah. What is your land and...
The aim is am ata.
And where from this people are you? And from what people are you?
Yeah, and from which people are you? Yeah. The a ze, you see, the a mi ze am. We would change this and put me on the outside. In modern Hebrew, we say me eze am ata. From which people are you? Me eze am. And so eze is joined together in modern Hebrew to mean which. Eze. I know that's funny, but that's how it works. Eze, which. All right. Which people are you from? Like, identify yourself. Vayomer alehem ivri anochi. I am a Hebrew. Ve'et Adonai Elohei hashamayim ani yare lo ro'eh. I don't see him, but I fear him. Ani yare. So I fear Adonai, the God of heaven. Asher asa et hayam ve'et hayabasha, who made the sea and the dry land. It's funny that the God of the sky is the one who made the sea and the land. Sky, sea, and land, that's all of creation. Interesting, no? Maybe not.
Compared to other religions, definitely, of that time.
Yeah. Read 10.
Okay. There's a W there, so I don't know. Vayiru'u. On the sheep.
It's because it's a different verb. Normally you say vayiru'u means they saw. This is vayire'u. Vayire'u.
Vayiru'u.
Which means they were afraid.
Yir'a. Gdola. Va Yomru. elav mazot asita ki da'u ha anashim ki milifne Adonai hu boreach ki higid lahem.
Mm-hmm.
So and the men were afraid that they I don't
This
know
is called
that they saw.
cognate accusative. It's
Uh-huh.
they feared a great fear. They had a great fear.
Oh,
It's like I dreamed a dream, and
uh-huh. Like emphasis.
I loved a great love. They feared a great fear.
My goodness.
Means they were
Okay, they
very
feared
afraid. They were afraid.
again. And they said to him, "What's this you have done that
Yeah, Mizutosita.
Yadu is like
And the key here is because it's explaining why they asked that question.
because but Yadu is like da'at, right? It's like datecha, datcha. Is that where that's from? I don't
But
know.
Yadu, they knew.
Oh, knew. Yeah, that's right. The men knew that I don't know this word milpune because maybe
From before. From before.
from before uh Adonai
Mm-hmm.
like Adonai he had fled from Adonai.
The boreach is a participle, so it's going to be probably
He was
concomitant
fleeing
with
from.
Yadu. They knew that he was running away. Yeah, they
He
knew
was
he was running away
he was
from
running
God.
away
He
because
higid lahem.
he had told them.
Yeah, because he had told them. Yeah, higid from Nagad, if you. All right, column number 11.
ויאמרו אליו, מה נעשה לך? וישתוק הים מעלינו, כי הים הולך וסוער. And they said to him, what have we done to you? And
Not have we done?
what will we do with
Yeah,
you?
this is deliberative. What should we do? What should
What
we
should
do
we
to
do
you?
for you? Yeah. Yishtok.
This is Joseph.
Right, but what is it?
But it's to be quiet.
Oh. Okay. What should we do for you that the sea with you? Yeah, for you. You know what I mean. What should we do for you so that the sea will be quiet, will quiet down from us?
So it's probably what shall we do to you, because they have to do something bad to him. What shall we do to you so that the sea will be quiet from upon us?
Yeah. For the sea is going and rolling.
Storming.
What's so add?
Storming.
Storming. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Colton, sim lev. Tishtok kvar. Stam.
Stock.
Tishtok kvar.
Stock.
Stok.
Stock. Be quiet. Yeah.
Low.
It's funny because this is like the verb is lishtok, shatak, and you can use the hifil hishtik, like he made him quiet, he made him be quiet. Also, your telephone, if I'm at the telephone, you make it quiet, you put it on shaket. Shaket. This is TK, but quiet is shaket. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's sha, and then the TK are switched.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So quiet is shaket, and it's in sheket, but the verb is lishtok. Yeah. Vayomer alehem sa'uni v'hatiluni el hayam v'yishtok hayam me'alechem. כי יודע אני כי בשלי הסער הגדול הזה עליכם. He said to them, pick me up, sa'uni, v'hatiluni el hayam, throw me into the sea, so that, this is again Joseph expressing like a subjunctive, so that the sea might be quiet from upon you. For I know, ki yode'ani, that because of me, bisheli, this is ba'asher li, because of me, hasa gadol hazeh alechem, this great storm is upon you. Okay? 13. We're back to you, Donovan.
Okay. Vayahteru ha'anashim lehashiv el yabasha
Mhm.
velo
Yabasha.
yacholu ki
Mhm.
hayam holech vesoer aleihem.
Yeah.
Uh,
ויחתרו האנשים להשיב אל היבשה. להשיב would expect to have an object, so you should assume something there. ולא יכולו, כי הים הולך וסוער עליהם. So יחתרו. How do you make a boat move
you or it's
in
like
those
you do.
days?
I don't know anything about boats really. How do you make a boat
Yeah.
move, Colton?
Oh, get on. Sorry.
Do what?
Yeah, how do you make a boat move in those days?
Using oars. Using oars.
Yes. Mhm.
Oh, I was thinking a
And
sail.
what's the verb that you use for oars?
Oh, I have no idea. Hey, sag. To oar something.
No.
Row.
What do you do with a boat? Row.
Oh,
This
row.
is that verb.
Row your boat.
Lachtor.
Okay.
Lachtor
I see.
is to row.
I see. So the men rowed
Yep.
and
Lehashiv. What is
that's
yashiv?
like takshiv, right? No, that's a different verb, I think. I don't know.
This is from shuv in the Hifil.
Oh,
To
returned.
bring back.
They brought him back, right?
To bring back. To bring the boat back.
They brought it back.
They didn't.
To the ground. To the ground.
They didn't. No, they didn't. It says the men rowed to return it to the dry land. Velo yacholu. Velo yacholu.
They weren't able?
They couldn't.
They couldn't.
Cat, I can't hold you. Stay down.
Because the sea was going and storming, like it was just having a fit, I guess, on them.
Holech vesoer is like it's getting worse.
Yeah.
It's
like tossing and turning.
The holech doesn't mean tossing. It means getting worse.
Yeah, like progressing. Like when you go, you progress, right? You in the journey. So
it's like doing it further.
Yeah.
So it's like yoter in this case, probably. Like it's getting more
something
of.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 14.
And this yacholu here, this is what yachol's from, correct? On yachol.
Yes. The verb is yachol. In the past tense for they, it's supposed to be yachalu. Yachalu. But this is pause, so it returns the vowel. Yachol becomes yachol. And pause.
Hey, Bunty.
All right, 14.
ויקראו אל אדוני ויאמרו אנא אדוני אל נא נאבדה בנפש האיש הזה ואל תיתן עלינו דם נקי כי אתה אדוני כאשר חפצת עשית.
It would be funny, כאשר חפצתי עשית. Like you do whatever I want, you say to God.
And they said, and they cried to the Lord. They said to the Lord, cried to the Lord, proclaimed to the Lord, something along those lines. They said to the Lord, do not let us perish.
So Anna would probably be please. They said, please, O Lord, let us not perish. Do
not on account of this man, life of this man, and do not put upon us the blood of the innocent, for you, O Lord, as you want, as you desire, you do.
Yeah. Because you, Lord, do whatever you wish.
Seeing a key written with an aleph is weird.
I know, right? That's what I said. Do not put upon us innocent blood. In other words, don't hold us responsible for the fact that this guy is dying if he happens to be innocent. You're the one who cast the lot. He told us that you are angry with him. Don't blame us for what we're going to do, right?
Yeah.
וישאו את יונה, ויטילוהו אל הים, ויעמוד הים מזעפו. Zapo is an infinitive construct, I think. It could be infinitive construct of zo'ef, or it could be just the noun za'af, with like a sibilant. Could be either one. Either way, it says they picked up Jonah and they cast him into the sea, and the sea stood from its rage, or its raging, meaning that it stopped, like it stood still, it calmed down. When they threw him into the sea, it calmed down. Okay, 16. Donovan.
Vayir'u.
So I mentioned before cognate accusatives. Pay attention to the structure of this verse. It's really interesting.
Sure. Vayir'u ha'anashim yir'ah gdola et Adonai
Vayizbechu.
vayizbechu zebach la Adonai vayidru yideru nedar.
So you have
when you need to reach the word count.
I'm sorry.
You need to reach the word count.
I said, yeah. When you need to reach the word count on your essay.
Jonathan had said it's bad writing.
I dreamed a dream. I feared a fear.
I think it's great. They sacrificed a sacrifice, and they oathed an oath, or they oathed oaths.
It's like the most generic way that you could write.
But it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
They feared a great fear, the Lord, and they sacrificed a sacrifice to the Lord, and they vowed vows. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All three of these verbs are cognate accusatives, because it's got yareh with yir'ah, it's got zavach with zevach, and it's got nadar with neder. They're all the same roots.
I was thinking of nadir, I think, which is rare, but that has nothing to do with this. All right.
Yeah, this is lindor, to make a vow.
And then is it just me, or because you always correct me on my shavas, but in modern Hebrew, I don't think they pronounce the shavas so much, do they? Because I don't usually.
You have to in certain situations.
Oh, okay.
Yideru, because it's not yidru, it's yin de-ru, and so the nun is missing, and so like yizbehu, not yiz, like you have to pronounce the be. There are situations when you have to. For example, this word, if you would say like a closed syllable, this means they will see, yir'u, yir'u. But if it's an open syllable, yi, re-u, this is they will fear. And the difference is whether or not you pronounce that shva.
Yeah.
Okay, watch this transition.
Right,
That's
so
nice.
I should pronounce the shva, I guess. What do you mean to say?
Not all shvas, but there are shvas that you need to pronounce. Yeah. All right. That was okay. Now it's Colton's turn. Vayaman.
It would be My turn. You sure about that? Yeah, I think you're right. Vayman Adonai dag gadol livloa et Yona. ויהי יונה במאי הדג 3 ימים ו3 לילות.
Yeah. The me'eh hadag is from the word me'ayim. Me'ayim in the dual.
Mm-hmm.
It means innards, and we use it today to mean intestines.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. It's like the Greek word splanchna.
Okay, yeah. Vayman Adonai dag gadol. I don't know what, I'm assuming this is mana, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, in the PL. It's lemanot.
Yeah,
Lemanot.
lemanot. Yeah.
Vayiman, he set or he appointed.
Oh, okay. And the Lord appointed a great fish to swallow Jonah. And Jonah was in the innards of the fish 3 days and 3 nights.
Yes, perfect. Okay.
My boy
Verse 2. Vayitpalel Yonah el Adonai Elohav mi me'eh hadaga. I don't know why it says daga instead of dag. I've never understood why it became suddenly daga. I don't
It's
know
an
any other
emphatic
use of
form.
daga.
Just
Maybe.
kidding.
Maybe it's just stupid. No, it's like Yeshua. Yeshua and as Yeshua's deliverance. But at the end of this verse, it says Yeshuata. I don't know why it has an extra ah on it, but okay. Anyway, he says Jonah prayed to the Lord his God from the innards of the fish. Okay? It has to be a big fish if it's going to swallow a human.
Can. אני מסכים. Okay. Vayomer karati
Oh,
mitzara.
sorry. We should mark the fact that from this point on till the end of the chapter, it's poetry, so it's going to be more difficult.
Oh, isn't that interesting? All right. Mitzara li el Adonai vayaaneni
Mm-hmm.
mi beten
Yes.
Sheol. Wait a minute, is that a? That's not a Hirik, is it? Sheol? No, it can't be.
Sheol. Sheol.
Sheol. Oh, Sheol, like hell. We're in hell now.
Yeah,
Okay.
the grave.
She. Oh, I don't know what those marks are underneath there. I guess
Shivati.
Shivati. Okay, Shivati.
Mm-hmm.
Shamata
Mm-hmm.
Koli. All right, so
All
he's
right.
talking about
Let's read it as poetry. Okay. Karati mitzarali el Adonai vayaneni. Mi beten sheol shivati shamata koli. Hebrew poetry is kind of like I don't know, like King James language, right?
I'm not a poet.
I hate poetry, but this is pretty. What does it mean? Karati el Adonai.
Like, he called to Yahweh.
I
Or
called
Adonai.
out.
Oh, sorry. I called to
I
Adonai.
called out to Adonai vayaneni.
That I'm here. I am here. Or it is I.
Not hineni, ya aneni. Ya'en, ya'ane. Ya'ane,
Like eyes.
ana.
My eyes.
Ana. Hu ana li.
Oh, I have no idea.
Ana li. He answered me. I called out to him and he answered me.
I have never seen that form before.
Yeah.
Just
So Sarah means trouble. Like tsarot. Ata b'tsarot. You are in trouble.
Again. Anachnu beitzarot.
So tsara li is a fancy way of saying tsarati. It means my trouble, my distress. Yes. I called out from my distress to the Lord, and he answered me.
From the belly of
Beten Sheol Shivati. From the belly of the grave, I cried for help. Okay. Shamata Koli. you heard my voice. Okay?
What is the
It's
what is
really,
It
it's
is
very
pretty.
pretty.
It's very.
what is the Shavati?
Elishavea. You know, like people call Jesus Yeshua.
Oh, okay. Like this,
So
he saved.
Yeshua, some people say that the deliverance route, Yesha,
Mm-hmm.
is tied to this somehow. Yesha is deliverance, and Yeshua and Shua. Leoshia is to deliver, and Lishavea is to cry for help, to cry for deliverance.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Advanced stuff going on.
Shua is a noun that means a cry for help. Shua.
Mm.
Have you heard that? Shua.
I have now.
Okay.
Every day.
so the PL form is Lishavea, Shivati, Shivea.
They Shavia.
Yeah. I cried
Cool.
for help. You heard my voice.
Mhm.
So I want to propose that it looks to me like Jonah is pictured as dying, because you go into a fish, there's no air. I don't know. I think that the fish probably. I've always imagined this idea of Jonah sitting in the fish alive for 3 days. But the more that I read this is the third time I'm reading this today. The more I'm reading this, it seems like that Jonah probably prayed this after. No, I don't know. It seems like he's dead. Like he's praying this when he's dead. That's what it seems like. Think of it in that way and see what you think by the end of the prayer. Colton, verse 4.
My bad.
Tell me if you
sorry.
think at the end, if you think at the end, it could be possible that he's dead and that he is resurrected. Like just as far as the story goes, you know.
Yeah. ותשליכני מצולה בלבב ימים ונהר יסובבני כל משבריך וגליך עלי עברו.
Yeah. Mitzula is a place. It's the depth,
Okay.
like the deep part.
Okay. And you threw me
Deep in the heart of the
yeah,
seas.
okay, gotcha. So it's like a adverb here. Okay. You threw me deep in the heart of the seas, and the river surrounded me. All mishparecha.
This is related to the word shava, right?
All the
It's
pieces.
a type of wave. It's a type of wave. It's called a breaker. It's a kind of wave. I don't know.
Okay.
Nahal is probably not a river because this is under the sea. It's probably a current,
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
like a river under the water.
All of your breakers and your
Waves.
passed over me.
Yeah. So we're seeing him deep in the heart of the sea, carried away by currents and being washed over by waves.
You know,
I don't know that he's pictured as surviving this.
yeah, just a thought. The picture, like the imagery, reminds me of like the opposite of the Exodus for some reason. I never had that occur to me before. But like when
Or in
they
the
went over,
Exodus, they're in the heart of the sea, but the sea is split and they're going by on dry ground.
well,
Interesting.
yeah. When they go over on dry ground instead. It's like
And there's also that word imagery of casting that God cast a strong wind.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's just something that occurred to me. That's all.
Yeah, it's a comparison we should make. We should check it out. Va'ani amar- It's my turn? Yeah. Va'ani amarti, and as for me, I said, Nigrashti mineged einecha. Mineged means milifnei, from before. Ach osif le'abit elechal kodshecha. This word is problematic. In Theodotion, one of the Greek translations, instead of ach, he renders it with pos, which is a question word that would be in Hebrew ech. let's try to read it that way. I said, I have been cast out from before your eyes. Okay, what does that mean? Well, if God can't see you, you're dead. איך אוסיף להביט אליך לקודשך? How shall I yet look upon your holy temple? Like, I've been cast out. I have no way of seeing your temple. איך אני אוסיף להביט אליך לקודשך? Another recommendation by BHS instead of איך is the possibility of lo. Lo osif la'abit elech al kodshecha. I shall never see your temple again, or your sanctuary. I shall never see your sanctuary again. Okay, so again, the idea of being cast out from God's presence is the idea. But as written, this gives hope. He says, but I have said I was cast out from before your eyes, yet. Ach means but. But yet, but I will see your holy temple again. In other words, I will see life again. So that the way that it's written expresses hope. The emendations suggest a lack of hope. That is, he's not saying, I've been cast out of your presence and everything's going to be fine. Instead, he says, I've been cast out of your presence and I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Okay, verse 6. And
Story of my life.
The emendation. Yeah. I talked to Ro'i earlier. We read through this and he reads it as Ech. He says he's always heard it recited with Ech, and that it makes better sense to him to ask it as a question. He's native Hebrew speaker. We read this together earlier. Anyway, verse 6. Donovan.
Afafuni, that's a weird word. Maim ad nefesh tahom. Oh, we're going back to Genesis. Go back to Genesis.
Yes, exactly. This recalls Genesis, yes.
Yisveveni. Yesoveveni. Suf Chabush. La Roshi. I think. I don't know what that
is. Maim, it means water. It's kind of like Yesoveveni. It's like water has surrounded me.
Okay, I've
water
never
has
seen that
enwrapped me.
Oh, that makes kind of sense. Okay. Until soul, somebody's soul, his soul, I guess.
Until soul means until death.
Until death.
Water has enwrapped me until death.
Right.
Nefesh means that until, like, what the soul, the life that's inside of you. If it does it until your soul, it means it killed you. Tehom Yesoveveni, an abyss surrounded me. Suf Chavush Leroshi. He's saying seaweed wrapped on my head. I think he's dead.
Chabush is to wrap.
Lachavosh is it can be to put a saddle on a donkey. It can be to put a hat on your head. And it can be to wrap a bandage.
It's like the word I learned earlier today, Donovan, in modern.
Tachboshet.
No, it was chibuch. It's not related at all. It just sounded similar.
Oh, chibuki. Chibuk.
Okay. Well, in modern Hebrew, chovesh is medic, a person who works like as an EMT type of person. Chovesh, medic.
That would make sense.
And bandage is tachboshet, because you're supposed to chovesh.
I see. Lakitve harim yaradati haaretz bericheha ba'adi le'olam V'ta'al mishachat chayai Adonai Elohai.
All right. There we go.
Kitzvei harim to the kitzvei. I don't know what kitzvei is.
It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be with bet. It's supposed to be with vav. Katse, the end, the extremity.
Okay.
To the
So-
ends of the mountains I went down.
Mhm.
The mountains are pictured as descending down into the sea.
I see. The earth in the earth in its wind
Brichim are bars. So
bars.
brichea are its bars.
Okay, the earth, its bars until forever.
Ba'adi
But
is probably like around me. Its bars were holding me in. Let's check the translation of that one. Hold on, let's see. This
Okay.
is what
bars like prison
verse?
bars, kind of bars.
Bars that you put on a window to keep people out.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, okay, same kind of thing.
This is okay. So this is the NRSV. Hold on. Says I went down to the. Okay, so at the roots of the mountains. Oh, weeds wrapped around my head at the roots of the mountain. That's kind of funny. No, I went down to the land whose bars closed upon me forever. I don't like this. He said it should be to the roots of the mountains I went down. Hold on, let's do NIV. See what it says. To the roots of the mountains I sank down. The earth beneath barred me in forever. That's good. Okay. And what's the next one? Vata'al mishacha.
My life went up from.
You would think, but chayai would have to be masculine plural. Vaya'alu. Vaya'alu mishachat chayai. So what is vata'al? Remember that there's ambiguity between kal and another binyan with this verb.
What's shachat?
Shachat is the pit. Again, a metaphor for him being dead.
You brought my life up from the pit.
Yes,
Lord
you
God.
brought up from the pit my life.
Yeah, it makes a difference when you know what the word is.
Yeah. So you brought up from the pit my life. So again, it's this picture. He was dead, and God brought his life back up from the pit. All right. The next verse, look at this one. Behit atef alai nafshi. This is an infinitive construct temporal clause. Et Adonai zacharti. Okay, behit atef alai nafshi. Et Adonai zacharti. When my soul, the itatef is the verb and nafshi is the subject of this infinitive construct. When my soul wrapped around over me, when my soul wrapped around upon me. Doesn't that sound like he's coming back to life? When my soul wrapped around, hitatef, when it was wrapped upon me, I remembered the Lord. Vatavo elecha tfilati, and my prayer came to you, el hechal kodshecha, to your holy temple. Again, behitatef alai nafshi et Adonai zacharti, vatavo elecha tfilati el hechal kodshecha. Let's see how it's rendered in the NIV, because I read this, it seems to me, they take litatef not as to wrap around, but to ebb away. When my life was ebbing away, I remembered you. That's interesting, because I read it like as a modern word. Litatef is to wrap up in something. La'atof is to wrap, and litatef is to be wrapped. An envelope is ma'atafa. But it says that it's from a different word, to be weak. A different root. Let's see this one. This one should to turn, to turn over.
Yeah, cover oneself. to turn to cover oneself
See,
by.
ma'atefet is an outer garment. This is where we get the idea of ma'atafa, like the outer garment of a letter, an envelope. From ataf meaning one. Okay, so let's go back to ataf. Turn back to cover oneself from Jewish Aramaic and medieval Hebrew. Overgarment, coat. To fold or to fold up. That's interesting. Okay, I read the word wrong. I was reading it as wrapping up, but that's not what it means. When my soul was ebbing away upon me. I remember the word. So maybe this isn't death. Maybe this is
Well, yours still made
approaching upon
sense.
death. I don't know. All right, verse
More confused by
9.
the preposition now, but that's what it is.
I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I said I'm more confused by the preposition ally
Right?
now, but it is what it is.
When my soul was ebbing away upon me. Why upon me?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Donovan, but this verse is going to be a pain in the butt.
Oh, okay. Well, have fun.
Okay, so this verse, if you look in like the JPS 1985, it's going to tell you the meaning of the Hebrew is uncertain. If we go by what it says directly, Meshamrei Havlei Shav Asdam Ya'azovu. Okay, so Havlei is the plural of Hevel, like Hevel Havalim in Kohelet. And Shav kind of means the same thing, vanity, like emptiness, no purpose. So Meshamrim Havlei Shav Hasdam Ya'azovu. I assume that when it says like the vanities of vanity, I think it's those who preserve idols. I think it has to do with idolatry because an idol is nothing. An idol is not real. Vanity of vanity. I don't know. Like, but it says that they abandon their kindness. They abandon their. Let's look at the translations because.
Yeah, they abandon their fidelity.
Yeah, NRSV. Those who worship vain idols forsake their true loyalty. NIV. Those who cling to worthless idols forfeit the grace that could be theirs. Oh, that's very evangelical. The Tanakh says,
You're not wrong. It's just funny,
right? They who cling to empty folly forsake their own welfare. We have Quinta for Jonah.
What's a quinta?
ASV.
It's the update to BHS that's not completed yet.
Oh.
Yeah. They that regard lying vanities forsake their own mercy. Like it's a difficult passage. Look at
but you're saying the shav here is referring to like it's like similar to the language in Jeremiah where they say the things that the not gods, like the things that aren't actually gods that they say are, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just it's a polemic against the idolatry.
Hevel verik, like that. There's an expression hevel verik. We can find that real quick. That's about idols. Hevel. Oh, come on, give me Hebrew hevel verik. Wow, I know that Hevel Verik exists. Verik. Because there's an A note. It doesn't give me the text Hevel Verik. So this is about idols, I believe. Egypt's help is worthless and empty. Never mind. That's not about idols. But there is, I'm sure that Hevel Verik is used in context of idolatry. But maybe I'm just crazy. No, okay, I'm wrong. I think that Hevel, I thought that Hevel was used. But anyway, Hevel, Havle Shav, I think is like Hevel is an emptiness, a vanity, like a, Hevel Havalim. Shav is, something that's has no point, right? It's a difficult passage. All right,
Ani,
who's next? Sure.
okay. Vani b'kol toda is bach is sorry is bachalach asher nadarti ashalema Yeshuata Ladonai. God, sorry, it's like I can't read. And
This is where I'm saying that Yeshua is Yeshuata. That's
and I, in a voice of thanksgiving, I will sacrifice. Let me sacrifice to you. And I, with a voice of thanksgiving, let me sacrifice to you.
Asher Nadarti Ashalema.
Who I swore that I might repay salvation, salvation to the
So
Lord.
that's a closed phrase. Asher Nadarti Ashalema.
Oh, which I swore to repay salvation to
So
the Lord.
let's back it. Let's put it the opposite order. Ashalem et Asher Nadarti. Ashalem et Asher Nadarti.
Yeah, but that's different. and I
That's what
will,
it means.
and I will, and I will repay. I swear it.
I will repay what I have vowed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I will make the payment that I have vowed, which is a sacrifice.
I see.
And then Yeshuat al Adonai.
Oh, okay. I see. It's saying
Salvation
okay.
belongs to God.
Right. Sorry. Okay. So I, in a voice of thanksgiving, will sacrifice to you, which I have vowed.
What I have vowed, I will pay.
Right, but what is the Asher referring to?
What I have vowed.
What did he vow?
I don't know. What did he vow?
I
Whatever
don't
it
know.
is,
I thought he
whatever it
said
is,
like
he's going to pay it.
yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the confusion. It's just
So if we
standing in as
want to
it's
render those,
just standing in as a pronoun kind of thing. It's just standing
yeah.
in
If we want to render those cohortatives, maybe. And as for me, with a voice of thanksgiving, let me sacrifice to you. Let me repay what I have vowed.
Yeah, no, I'm good now. I was trying to figure out what I thought Asher was referring to, like either the like a particular things like the toda, like in the cult of toda, like a I know that's not what's written, but like a thanks offering or something like that. I like
It could be a Thanksgiving offering, but Kol Todah is not because of, but I don't know what it would be. Maybe it's a cow.
yeah, no, I got you. No, I just wasn't reading the accenting well. That's all.
The accents there, the Asher Nadarti Ashalema is the Merchati Pcha et Nachta. And before that is Zakef Katon phrase. Revi'i Mapach Pashta Katon. My body is exhausting me. Like I'm tired of this nerve.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Verse 11. Are you going to take it, Donovan?
Okay, it's my turn. All right. Vayomer Adonai Ladag Bayak Bayakre
Via K.
Bay. Sorry, I don't know what that is. Bayake et Yona El Ha Yabasha. Okay, so we're
What
back
is
on
key?
dry ground.
You know key is a noun? Key?
Key is because in my brain. I don't know what key is as a noun.
No, with
Oh.
kuf, yod, aleph, it means vomit, puke.
Oh, I might have seen that like
So-
once in my life, but I don't remember.
So the verb lehaki means to vomit.
I have to look that up later. Sounds fascinating.
Vayake is it vomited. He vomited.
Oh,
So
the fish vomited
God
up Jonah
said,
onto the earth.
God said to the
ground.
to the fish, and it vomited Jonah to the dry land.
Mhm.
You know what song this reminds me of, right, Jason?
Uh-uh.
Oh, you do too. I showed it to you. Remember, usually it's the dumbest thing you ever heard.
Remind me, because my brain is dead.
Think I'm gonna throw up. Think I'm gonna throw
Oh,
up. Think
yeah, I
I'm gonna
remember you
throw
told
up
me
my
that.
hands to the Lord.
Yeah,
That's the only thing that came to my mind. Back to the Exodus thing. We now have had
Yeah.
Yavashah in there a couple of times too.
Yabashka, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just throwing that out there.
When I'm not, I feel dead. Like I feel completely wasted, exhausted.
Yeah, not me realizing that my good mic has not been on the whole time.
Hey, that does sound different.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better, I bet. It makes me sad.
Just so people know, I take the position that Jonah did die, just from what the things that I've read about it. But no, it's interesting
Really?
that it kind of looks that way in the biblical text.
And that's the thing is like when you think about, at least the way that the New Testament talks about it, it makes more sense to think of Jonah dying and then like as Jonah was in the belly of the whale for 3 days, so will the Son of Man be in the tomb. Like there's a reason they made that connection. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know that. I don't know if I've ever heard anybody say that Jonah died, but I don't know. That's when I read it, it just seems like he's saying he died and came back.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying though. Is like there's a reason why in Matthew he interprets it that way. You know, as far as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth. Jesus died. Is he saying that Jonah died too, and that's how they understood it? I don't know, but it seems like he's making that conclusion. He's making that parallel awful clearly to me.
Makes me want to read some books and find out what people say about it.
Yeah.
Michael says, I think he died as well. I don't know. It's not something that I'd read before, but I want to look it up now. I'm curious. Anyway, it's been a joy. This is the third time today that I've read through those 2 chapters.
Wow.
So,
You should have invited me.
I invited everyone on Discord. I can't invite the whole world.
Yeah.
I put at everyone.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Yeah.
I didn't see it either. In our defense, Donovan and I were both in a modern Hebrew group at the time that you were doing this.
All right. I'm all sweaty. Like I'm cold and sweaty at the same time. I don't know what's going on with my body. It's driving me nuts. Like
you're not
you can see it's wet. I'm completely covered in sweat. And hot and cold at the same time. I don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Jason Miskin.
Yeah. So well. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go.
Did you say we're not meeting next Monday, or are we meeting next Monday? I didn't understand.
Colton will be doing the reading.
I'll be doing the first hour. It doesn't look like we're going to do second or third hour, though, correct?
Right, because I'll be in Jerusalem.
All right, so just the first hour at 5.
Yeah. All right, see you later. Matt, you can't be on me. Get down.
All
right,
bye.
Bye-bye. See you guys.
Bye.